Hello and welcome back to Pandering Hour. I am your host, Anthony Martin, and today on Pandering Hour we are going to be looking at uh, Ma- hold on, Mauritania, ranked number 158 on the Human Development Index. We're getting pretty close to the middle. We're 35 from the top, and we are 31 from the bottom. So we're a third of the way there. Okay, we're a third of the way there. So I know nothing about this country. I've never heard of it, but I know it's Islamic as of 2 seconds ago. So it's probably going to be very interesting. A lot of interesting facts. Uh, Maur, hold on. Mauritania facts. And I might as well get set up with this. Women. Mauritania accent, because I am curious. And Mauritania UNESCO sites. Okay. Let's go. I just want like 26 interesting facts. Cool. That works. Alright. Looks like it's a desert. Hold on, let's see some images first. Let's get like an impression. Okay, so, yep, Muslim. I can see your hair though, so going to hell. That looks like leather, so they definitely what? This kid angry or something? Why is he showing? He's got good teeth. I mean, look at how good his teeth are. They got a little bit of gaps, but like he's got teeth. That kid does not have teeth. Eh. All right. I was about to say, why the fuck do they have boats? But there's water. That looks cool. Oh. Okay, so we've been there. The United States military has been there, so that's cool. That's good. I bet everything was fine. Okay. Let's jump into the fun facts. Fun facts. Located in the North and West African bordered by the Atlantic Ocean, Algeria, Western Sahara, Mali, and Senegal. The name Mauritania originates from the ancient kingdom of Mauritania, uh, which it which itself derives from Maori, meaning Moors. Oh yeah, who are the Moors? Moors is a general term used by Europeans to describe the Muslim people of North Africa and the Liberian Peninsula. Iberian? Iberian or Liberian? During the Middle Ages, Muslim people of African descent controlled parts of Iberia, which consisted of modern-day Spain and Portugal. Huh. Didn't the Spanish kill the Moors? It was also the year the Christian monarchs Ferdinand II of Aragon and Isabel, Queen Castilla, finally defeated the Moors, forcing their retreat back to Africa. Okay. In 1224, the Muslims were expelled from Sicily to the settlement of Lucera, which was destroyed by European Christians in the 1300s. Okay. So they were there for like 1,000 years. Muslims taking another. Oh, no, that's not cool. That's not cool. That sounds terrible. But like, dude, I don't. It's just funny in history when Muslims are like, no, we do not, no forgiveness or whatever, and then it's just like getting rocked by the guy who's like, I have no enemies, ba 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 ba, getting John Wicked all across the Eastern world. I guess technically that's the Western world. We're the West now. We're the important part. We as in America. Um, yeah, he got beaten by Europeans. Those short fucks. What's the average height in Europe? In Europe. 5'11"? Hold on. Wait. In UK. Oh, what is that in centimeters? 5'10". Okay. In US. 5'9"? Oh no, we're the short ones. No. God damn it. We let in too many short immigrants. uh Mauritania existed as a tribal kingdom found around the 6th century BC. The Phoenicians and the Carthaginians, and was later annexed to Rome around AD 44. Okay, that looks cool. Founded in the 3rd century, the UNESCO, we'll get to that. CIA World Factbook. The modern capital of Mauritania, Nouakchott, literally, likely derives from the Berber Nawakashut, meaning the place of winds. Thanks CIA. They're like, we also they have great heroin. Hold on. Are there drugs in it's not an easy name. Oh, cannabis. Nope. Excuse me. I don't want to accept all your cookies. Fine, I'll go to a different site. Force feeding and drug abuse. What? It's for their own growth. How will these poor girls find a husband if they're bony and revolting? They like 'em thick. They want 'em thick and Mauritania. Mauritania. El Hassan, who force feeds young girls for a living, takes pride in her work. I'm very strict. I beat the girls or torture them by squeezing a stick between their toes. I isolate them and tell them that thin women are inferior, she says. The child cruelty is the horrific product of Mauritanian beauty standards. What? Which they idealize obese bodies, according to El Hassan. A woman's job is to make babies and be soft, fleshy bed for her husband to lie on. What the fuck? What the fuck? I wanted to know about drugs. The force feeder even enjoys additional payments for stretch marks, hailed as a crowning achievement for any Mauritanian woman trying to gain weight. The force feeding practice, called le bleu or gavage, is a French term that refers to the process of fattening up geese for the product to produce foie gras. This dehumanization of girls and women. What do the men look like? I gotta see what the men look like. What do these dudes look? Let's see. Why does he looks like quintessentially British. Like the mixed British dude. That's exactly what I think of. You know? Right. I like fat gals. I like a nice thick bird. I like a nice plump goose. Get me a nice plump goose to pipe down. Right. It's a little. I'm doing a little bit of Gordon Ramsay. Right, yeah. Right, yeah. Good. Bang on. Just came. Just busted in me knickers. Force feeding. Yep, I'm seeing it. What are they eating? Forced to be fat. See? See what I mean? Bad negative beauty standard. See, you fatties. Just go to Mauritania. You want to stay in America where they appreciate fats? No. They have to clarify handsome Mauritanian men. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of skinny dudes, and that's a common thing. Skinny dude, plump woman. Plump dude, skinny woman. It makes because you got to pick the thing. You got to pick the person that has what you don't. The puzzle piece has to align. This dude's fucking stylish. Look at this dude. I want to dress like this. If I'm being totally honest, I really want to. I want to dress like an Arabian ninja. Like I just want to look. I want to have like accents of gold. Dude, look at the fucking style. Honestly, I just want to wear like that stuff with no underwear. That would be ideal. Ideally, hey, what you smoking there, man? What's that? What is that? That's what I wanted to know originally. Let's jump back to the force feeding really quick. Okay. Historically, Mauritania's Moor population, which makes up two-thirds of the country, 3.1 million people, has viewed female obesity as a status symbol. Look at my big woman. Hold on, I need to do their accent.
Is Hassaniya, which is a form of a form of Arabic, if you want.
He's talking. Hassanian? Come on. Okay, come on. I'm fine. I'm looking. I almost got it.
Doing everything we can to get him out. Are we doing our job? I did bake sales for his legal fund. That's not a part of my job. My dad told me I'm not welcome home.
It doesn't matter.
So I heard you say in another interview that Mohammed said to you he wanted you to make it not like a boring.
I need this accent. I need to be able to do this accent. It's just an Arabic accent? Oh, okay. Okay. I get it. Maghrebi Arabic. Okay. I'm finding it. I'm getting closer. Almost there. How to do.
Dentalized, so right up on your teeth. So instead of
Let's see. Let's see.
thick, this and that, you've got thin, thick, this, that.
Tin, tik, tis,
In
tat.
French, you would get sin, thick, this,
Sin, sik, sis, sat.
as much in the Moroccan accent.
Okay.
It's more
Tin,
a flatter sound. Thin, thick, this, that.
tin, tis, tik. I don't want a thin woman. I want a thick woman.
That D, Z combination in
These.
American English, you hear in words like judge, Jill. In your Moroccan accent, you get judge.
Judge. Judge. Don't judge me for my thick wife. Don't judge me for my thick wife. I love learning accents. Don't judge me. You, how can you judge me when your wife is thin and my wife is thick? Okay, back to okay, okay. The Moor population has viewed female obesity as a status symbol. Look at my thick wife. My wife is thick. Your wife is thin. Shut up. I am the captain now. With thinness being a sign that a woman's husband cannot afford to feed her. You broke bitch. Your wife is thin. My wife is thick. As a result, in an order to display wealth, higher income girls were fattened with milk to make them more desirable to potential suitors. Exemplifying this relationship between obesity and attractiveness, the Moor proverb asserts, the woman occupies in her man's heart the space she occupies in his bed. And motherfucker, I got a king-size mattress. By creating a direct relationship between weight and desirability, the beauty standard encourages extreme behavior, force feeding, and early marriage of young girls. This extremity is evident in the abuse of young girls at the hand of force feeders like El Hassan. Girls as young as 5 are sent to fattening farms to gorge on calorie-dense foods, such as millet and camel milk. Oh, camel milk? That sounds good. Camel milk. I'm imagining like cinnamon, like a deserty dry taste. Camel milk. Okay. How much is? I gotta find out. What does camel milk taste like? Slightly salty and sweet. Although low in fat. Okay, wait a minute. Protein in camel milk. And 100 grams, 3 grams of protein. That's low. What? Thus, casein to whey protein ratio in cow's milk is higher to. Okay, so yeah, not that much protein, mostly fat. Okay, makes sense. Good. Feed them that camel milk. Force feeding can also occur at home, often supervised by a girl's mother. Activist Lemrabat Brahim describes how a mother-daughter dynamic perpetuates le bleu, explaining that the practice is deeply rooted in the minds and hearts of the Mauritanian mothers, particularly in the remote areas. Disciplined by their mothers or force feeders, girls may be force-fed up to 16,000 calories daily, which can include up to 5 gallons of milk a day. Oh, good lord. Older female force feeders or relatives who conduct le bleu employ brutal tactics to keep their girls eating. For example, Zayar technique involves positioning a girl's toe between 2 sticks and pinching it when she resists le bleu. The supervisor may also pull her ear, pinch her inner thigh, bend her finger backwards, or force her to drink her own vomit. Ugh. And girls further threatened with beatings if they do not finish their food. A 2013 study using survey data from 2000 found that over 61% of those who experienced gavage reported being beaten during the process. Almost 1/3 reported having their fingers broken to encourage participation. In addition to these excruciating injuries, Mar Jubero Capdeferro. It's a stupid name. I'm sorry. It's not my culture. It's not my culture. But when your name rhymes, hello, I'm Marjubero Capdeferro. He's in the UN. He's in the UN. Of the UN Population Fund notes that Le Bleu is increasingly dangerous because some force feeders have transitioned from using camel's milk to force feeding young girls with chemicals used to fatten animals. That's crazy. They just need to start introducing bodybuilding into these countries. You know how just a bunch of jacked Amazonian women? That would be awesome. That'd be badass. They need to do that. Is there... Hold on. Power lifting and Maruni... What is... How do you spell this fucking country? Maurit. They were at the Paralympics. Only the Paralympics? Para powerlifting? Just weight lifting. I mean, they got gyms. Huh. I just imagine if they're eating 1600 calories a day, they could be getting insane gains. Can you just imagine the gains? The gains! Get those thick thighs with the heavy weights. Okay, back to the force feeding. Fattening up like animals. A 2018 unreported world documentary reporter... Hold on. Margibero Captifero is so stupid. I gotta know what this guy looks like. What? That's the pictures of the people. I want to see what this person looks like. They don't share the face? Oh, okay. Okay. He or she is probably in danger. So, I am sorry. Reporter Zahar Zand witnessed this cruelty firsthand, interacting with the Mauritanian women to learn more about Le Bleu. She described how girls are fattened during the rainy season when food is more plentiful, gaining a targeted 7 kilograms, according to Zand. About 25% of Mauritian women endure Le Bleu, but the percentage could be as high as 75% in rural communities where women are especially vulnerable because there are no distractions and no easy ways to escape. Zand focuses on one particular group of rural nomads with 2 young girls undergoing Le Bleu. It takes them 2 hours to finish a 3,000 calorie breakfast, followed by a 4,000 calorie lunch and a 2,000 calorie dinner. By the end of the feeding season, the girls will consume 16,000 calories every day. Zan tried the Le Bleu diet. After lunch, she could not continue, but the little girls were forced to keep eating. It's horrible, she described. A force feeder claimed that pushing her daughter through Le Bleu is an act of love, trying to explain how mothers can inflict such pain and torture on their own daughters. Zan continues. Well, yeah, they're trying to get them out of this fucking shitty wherever they are. That's the only reason why you do it. They're like, hey, I'm fattening up my daughter so that she can attract a man because we're in a Muslim country and they probably don't have great rights. Hold on. Like we just got out of the section of countries where it's just like civil war, civil war, civil war, famine, flood, civil war, civil war. Like, I'm sure there is. I'm gonna find the civil war part of this country, but yeah, of course, they're doing everything they can to help their children, and if this is what makes them beautiful, it's yeah. Fortunately, here in America, we do it to ourselves. We go, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm going to starve myself. No one has to make us participate in Le Bleu. Azan could have easily rephrased this statement. This is a society where women's biggest power is to marry. And to marry, you have to be fat. The 2013 study breaks down the centrality of child marriage to Le Bleu. For the large size of these force-fed girls creates the illusion that they are physically mature and ready for marriage. Creating this illusion, Le Bleu suppresses the marrying age of girls, perpetuating a child marriage crisis. Legally, Mauritanian women must be 18 years old to marry, but de facto, younger brides are common. A 2015 study concluded that nearly 1 in 3 girls aged between 15 and 19 get married. According to 2019 data, 37% of Mauritanian girls marry before the age of 18. Often these girls marry older men. One 29-year-old victim of child marriage began Le Bleu at age 4, married at 12, got pregnant at 13 right after her first period. That's horrible. These child marriages and pregnancies severely jeopardize the physical and mental health of the female Mauritanian population. Okay. Kind of threw up in my mouth a little bit. That was surprising for me. Especially after last episode with like the wealthy Arabic men pooping in mouths. Okay. When are we going to get into the drugs? There we go. However, obesity is not the only threat. For many women, abuse medication and take Many women abuse medications and take black market drugs to become obese more quickly. These drugs include birth control, cortisone, and even livestock medications such as hormones used to fatten camels and chickens. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's very sad. Just eating like horse feed, which would be hay. One 26-year-old woman whose husband reportedly didn't like sleeping with a bag of bones has resorted to allergy drugs to peripherally. How big is this woman? I imagine I do not sleeping with a bag of bones. I would like my women thick, not thin. I imagine that she's like 200 pounds and he's just like, you're too thin. Once they find out about like putting on muscle, they're gonna be like, oh, we fucked up. Hold on. Has resorted to allergy drugs that peripherally boosted weight gain at the risk of other complications. I bought this one because the pharmacist told me it was the least dangerous, she explained. These drugs are easy to purchase and not heavily regulated, which can, according to one pharmacist, be partially attributed to the profitability of the black market drug sales and to an eager female market. Same. Same. Aren't the Kardashians taking that diabetes medication? What is that, by the way? Diabetes medicine. It's one of those Ozempic. Yeah. I think one of the Jimmys, I think it was Kimmel, was talking about it on an award show, and he was like, I'm looking around this room, and this is a fantastic advertisement for Ozempic. Let's see what this is. Go away, advertisements. Tesla owner Silicon Valley. What's made the most difference? Fasting plus Ozempic / Wegovy plus no tasty food near me. What's Wegovy? Same thing. Cool. In this tweet, business magnate Elon Musk chalked up to losing 30 pounds on Ozempic Wegovy, fasting and staying away from tasty food. The drug is also garnering a lot of attention on social media platforms such as TikTok as an easy way to lose weight. Ozempic, Wegovy, and Rybelsus are the brand names for anti-diabetes medication called semaglutide. Developed by Danish pharmaceutical company Novo Nordisk, the drug is used to treat patients with type 2 diabetes. Wegovy, which contains a higher dose of semaglutide, was approved by an anti-obesity drug. Semaglutide is a glucagon-like peptide, one receptor agonist, GLP-1RA, drug that increases the secretion of insulin, which helps decrease blood sugar levels after a meal while reducing the production of glucagon, which helps increase blood sugar levels. Besides regulating glucose in the body, the drug also aids in weight loss, lowers the risk of hypoglycemia, and improves heart health and kidney function. Okay. So what are the downsides? Ozempic side effects. Biggest side effects: nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. What is with the diarrhea? Okay, here's the thing. I just got out of the hospital again. This time for my lung. Um, some weird shit's going on with my body. But here's the thing. I am on 1, 2, 3, 4 medications, all of which the side effect is diarrhea. What the fuck? And every time they do that, they like I talk to the pharmacist. The pharmacist gives you the rundown. They're like, "All right, we're giving you spamboline. We're giving you some spamboline. You take it with food, and it may cause diarrhea." And then we have garbanzo, and you're supposed to take it with food and water, and it may cause diarrhea. And this one also causes diarrhea, and this one also causes diarrhea. Why? Why diarrhea? Why? Why do they want me to poop so bad? Is this a conspiracy? Why? Like I'm pooping like a fudge factory. This is fucking crazy. Like, it's so much poop. And I pooped a lot before. This is so much poop, dude. And then this, Ozempic, is all more poop. Just poop, 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 poop. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And then when I went back to the hospital the last time, they're like, "Hey, we're having a hard time taking your temperature. We gotta check your butt temperature." And I was like, "Oh, shit." I'm like, "Let me go to the bathroom and clean myself up, because that's crazy that you would make me shit so much and then be like, 'We gotta get in that ass.'" It's like they were planning on it. They're like, the next thing I think I'm dating the hospital, because they're gonna start prescribing me a douche so they can get up in my butt. I'm upset. I'm sorry. Okay. Diarrhea, stomach pain, fatigue, changes to your face. Some people taking semaglutide may notice less fullness in their face. In fact, this phenomenon has been referred to as Ozempic face. While Ozempic isn't approved for weight loss, some people take it to lose weight, and facial fat loss is one potential effect. Huh. Looser skin and wrinkles that are more noticeable. Like feeling the fat on my face, like, I think I still have a good amount of, like, yeah, I still have a very boyish kind of shine. Turn down the light. I'm, like, still a little, like, plump. I'm not considering taking this. I should say that. I just realized I'm kind of looking at this like, I could lose a little bit of weight. Rebound weight gain. Semaglutide is a medication that is intended to be taken long term. Wegovy specifically is approved for chronic weight management as long as you're taking the medication. Weight loss is typically sustained, but if you stop taking it, it is possible to gain some or all of the weight back. Semaglutide should be paired with a healthy diet and regular exercise. Establishing habits that you can maintain long term is important if you decide to stop taking semaglutide. If you're concerned about regaining weight after stopping semaglutide, talk to your healthcare provider. Low blood sugar. That means that you pass out, right? Yeah. Vivid dreams. That's a fucking weird one, dude. Vivid dreams. Vivid or abnormal dreams. Experts don't know for sure why this may happen. It's not entirely clear. There's actually a really funny Louis C.K. and Jerry Seinfeld on the Comedians and in Cars Getting Coffee episode. They go on Louis C.K.'s boat and they're talking about like that hacky bit about like side effects may include blah 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 blah, blah. But Jerry Seinfeld's like, I never understood the side effect that said weird dreams. Like, what dreams aren't weird? Like, is there a hotline where they call and they're like, hey, I had a dream that an orangutan was my mother and she didn't like my pudding. And they're like, nah, 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 I had that one. I had that one. That's pretty normal. Like, what's a weird dream? All dreams are weird. Pancreatitis. You kind of need that. Gallbladder disease. That's not fun. Kidney damage. That's not cool. I thought it was good for your kidneys. Allergic reactions. Of course. Thyroid tumors. Shit. Okay. No more semaglutide. So these girls are getting on the opposite of Ozempic. Where when Saharzan visited the Mauritanian capital, I'm not going to try and pronounce that. She noted the openness and conspicuousness of these drug sales, remarking, "That was too easy. They weren't even trying to hide it. Such market team and feeders buying drugs for their girls and older women buying for themselves. Zand even met a family whose daughter died from taking weight gain steroids. Yet another daughter continues to take the same steroid." Dr. Medine's words effectively summarize the crisis. Mauritanians' beauty standards are a grave matter of public health. Backsliding after there it is. There it is. Backsliding after the 2008 military coup. Of course. We're in the bottom half of the country, so civil war, famine, what's up? Let's find out. Okay, recent political events might offer some insight into this crisis. By 2007, the obesity obsession appeared to be improving. The Mauritanian government was trying to bolster national public health and raise awareness surrounding the dangers of obesity. The New York Times even joked, until lately, a Mauritanian woman in jogging shoes was about as common as a camel in stiletto heels. They're like, did you just compare that woman to a camel? That's such a great compliment. Thank you so much. My daughter is like a fucking horse. Beauty standards were evolving. The increasingly health conscious how wait, what? Beauty standards were evolving and increasingly health conscious. There we go. Sorry. However, the murder of French tourists by Al-Qaeda in 2007, they got Al-Qaeda here? Goddamn. Resulted in fewer foreign visitors to Mauritania. And after a military coup in 2008 that ousted the democratic regime, the incoming junta began to revive traditional values under the leadership of General Mohammed Abdelaziz. Oh, there's more. Oh no. Aminetu Mokhtar, leader of an activist group, Women Heads of Households, bitterly remarked, "The authorities want women to return to their traditional roles, cooking, staying indoors, and staying fat to keep men happy." Aminetu Mit-Eli, a member of the same organization, expressed similar sentiments. "We have gone backwards. We had a Ministry of Women's Affairs. We had achieved a parliamentary quota of 20% of seats. We had female diplomats and governors. The military has set us back by decades, sending us back to our traditional roles. We no longer even have a ministry to talk to." The government's unraveling of cultural progress helps explain why Mauritanian law still fails to hold the perpetrators of Le Bleu accountable. Fatima, interesting, fat in her name, Fatima Mabey, that's a cool name, Fatima Mabey, a lawyer for children's rights, laments, "I have never managed to bring a case in defense of a force-fed child. The politicians are scared of questioning their own traditions. Therefore, the government actively perpetuates the brutal subjection of girls to Le Bleu, child marriages, and continuous pressures to fatten themselves." All right. All right. Okay. How did I get to this? I think I was just wondering about drugs. Let's see some of these fat women. Le bleu. Le bleu. Images. Oh, that's the stick thing. That's the stick thing. Oh, man. Yeah, I thought it was like in between, like, one toe, but no, it's between the feet. It's like a giant. It's huge. I don't know. That's like a 3 foot stick, 3 foot stick, and the mom's just like squeezing it. Oh yeah, you can see. Oh my God, the fat's like encompassing her eyes. Uh, I mean that's not that. That's fat. Jesus, Africa, really? That's the name of the picture. Just as Jesus, Africa, really? By Vice. Come on, man. That's pretty brutal. Yeah, she's got a Kung Fu Panda vibe going. These are some small pictures. Yeah, this lady has a bunch of stretch marks. She's very, built like a teepee. I'm seeing a lot of boats. Do they have fish? Also, what kind of food? Dang, these are some big women. Um, Africa Fact Zones on Twitter. Ancient. Yeah, fat wife. Here's some hefty women. I mean, these women aren't so hefty. They're not like what I imagine a 600 calorie diet would do. Here's a girl crying and drinking milk. These women are pretty thin. Okay. Here's a mom, you know, wife fattening farms in West Africa. That lady's pretty thick. Just doosh, doosh. Yeah. Okay. They're also kind of covered in like the Muslim thing, the burqas. Is that the same girl crying over the milk? Oh my God, is she eating the? She's eating the chicken feed. Look at her. She's holding a picture. She's like, look at how fat she is. Yes. Look at my fat mother. My my mom is thick. My daughter is thick. Forced to be fat. Wow. Yep, there's the girl with the milk and the. Oh, it's like they're like pincers. Like I don't even know what that would be like. But if there was a blade there, that you could easily cut off their toes. And then there's one baddie among the fatties. Oh, that girl is. That's a 2 or 3 year old child. That's tragic. Okay, there we go. Here's not too many chunkos. Yeah, that's crazy. That's pretty sad. Okay, so now that we've gone through the fattening, let's see what else we can find. Uh, let's move on. I technically just. Why don't I play an interview? Fuck it. Who cares? Difficulty of rally racing. Oh, that's from this year.
Our friends taking pictures as well. Callie, a very good morning to you. The weather conditions.
You guys hear that? Oh, no. Not on the podcast.
Should be in nice condition.
This guy's like 15.
One will be soft like we expected, but I think the other ones will
Is he driving on snow?
Strange stage this one, isn't it?
He is driving on icy roads.
The other stage.
Nah, this has to be harder. He's Swedish. He's like, it's like...
You know you can do almost anything in a rally.
He might be
Working on the road is
British.
sometimes it's a place to be. You'll be right in the fight all day today, I'm sure.
No, they're British.
We try to be. Let's see. I think many times it's good to be first, maybe.
First.
Park Ferme this morning, so one or two longer than I expected.
Yeah, that was a bad interview. Didn't really explain like what's difficult about. It's more like what's difficult about his race coming up, not so much like racing. Let me see. Let's just blast through the UNESCO sites really quick. Okay. 1 second while I pull it all up. One day I'll have a young Jamie to do this for me. I hope. Okay. Images. Ah, national park. You've got water. Oh, is this like right on the ocean? Is this like a huge thing? Is it the bay? It's like a whole gulf. I'm guessing people fit. Yeah, they fit. Yep, I see the fishermen nets. Oh. I'm interested to see what their food is. You know? That's cool. Ancient Saharan city. That's badass. They're like big old sand castles. They look like that. If you watch Vikings, when Bjorn goes to to Africa in the desert, looks like that. Tichit. Looks like Dune. Looks like Dune with like and you know, a Call of Duty map. It looks like Dune. Sounds stupid sometimes. And it looks the same. Okay. No more UNESCO sites. There was something I wanted to see. I had a question about something. Where was it? Oh, this is where that thing is! This is where they think, oh my god. Mauritania is home to the Richat structure, sometimes referred to as Eye of the Sahara or the Eye of Africa, seen from space, a circular geologic feature 45 kilometers across, believed to be caused by an uplifted dome that has been eroded to expose onion-like layers of rock. This is supposed to be... Hold on. People think that this is Atlantis. There was a guy on Joe Rogan. Yeah. A guy went on Joe Rogan thinking that this was... He said that this could be Atlantis. And then someone did like a little mock-up. Holy shit! That is so cool! It's in Mauritania. I just went through this whole thing about the fatties, and now I'm getting to this? This is why I check this stuff. That is fucking awesome. Okay. Could a curious geological formation in the Mauritanian part of the Sahara Desert anything... What? What are these sentences? Could a curious geological formation in the Mauritanian part of the Sahara Desert anything... What? No, that's... What? Part of the Sahara Desert anything to do with the lost city of Atlantis. There's supposed to be a have there. If you type the word Atlantis into Google, around 120 million results will pop up. Obviously, Plato's legend of Atlantis has long preoccupied many people, scientists and to mysticists, with many candidates being cited as the possible location of the lost and sunken civilization. but did such a city ever exist at all? And if yes, where could the ruins be? Who wrote this fucking thing? One of the best clues Plato gives us about Atlantis is that there were a series of concentric circles around the city of black and red stone, and of course the inhabitants were seafaring society. Poseidon carved the mountains where his love dwelt into a palace, and enclosed it with three circular moats of increasing width. 1, 2, 3. And then there's a little entrance. While there is consensus among philologists and classicists regarding the story's fictional character, there is still much debate as to what could have served as its inspiration. Plato is known to have freely borrowed some of his allegories and metaphors from older traditions, which led to a number of scholars to speculate that Atlantis was inspired by Egyptian records of the Thera eruption, a sea people's invasion or the Trojan War. Others, however, insist that Plato created an entirely fictional account, drawing loose inspiration from the contemporary events, such as the failed Athenian invasion of Sicily, 415 to 413 BC, or the destruction of Helice in 373 BC. Nevertheless, there have been countless locations proposed over history for the lost city of Atlantis, including in or near the Mediterranean Sea, Sardinia, Crete, or in the Atlantic Ocean, the Canary Islands, etc. Most recently, in a viral, rather convincing, at least for many, video published in September 2018, the video channel Bright Insight claimed that shut up. That was definitely Joe Rogan. Yeah, it said it can be seen from space. Oh yeah, there it is. It's very easy to see from space. I mean, not that I'm in space, and I don't know if this picture is from space, but you can definitely point it out. You're like, where is the eyeball? Oh, there it is. It's a huge circle. It's huge. It's not like these mountains huge, but it is a massive. That dot must be huge. 25 miles. 25 miles doesn't seem like much. What's an example of 25 miles? Uh, bu- 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 oh wow, that's 25 miles? Hold on. No. That can't. That's 25 miles. What state is that? Oh, it's not a state. That's a city. Okay. Because I was gonna say, there's no way that the whole state of Colorado is 25 miles. Because there's another picture. Yeah, you can bike 25 miles. Okay. But it's 25 miles across. Zip codes. So it's just about the size of a large city. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to stop there. Thank you so much for watching. This was a fun episode. Links in the description if you want to follow me on social media. Bye-bye.